Stop running. Get up here. Raphael. You don't look like you're enjoying this as much as me. Come on, let's dance. Let's dance. Love you. Cutie. You're my little main man. My little main man. Oh, you wanna play now, do you? Huh? You wanna play? You wanna play? You having fun? Oh, you just... See you, buddy. Look after Mama while I'm gone. What up, lads? Twisted Biscuit here, cruising around Brisbane, Australia. It's getting a little bit chilly. It's actually kind of nice wearing all this fucking jacket and gloves and shit now. I'm not sweating me goddamn mitts off, cruising around. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so anyway, I woke up this morning, set my alarm. Alright, so I had uni at 11 o'clock in the morning, yeah? I set my alarm for 8:30. That gives me what? 2.5 hours to get fucking ready? That's a lot of time, right? Set my alarm for 8:30, wake up. Obviously switch the alarm straight the fuck off and I just lay back down for a little while. I'm like, yeah, sweet, I'll get up at like, you know, get up in like 10 minutes. Check Twitter. Had a little fucking post a lead pin and shit like that, and then I was like, alright, well, I'll just chill here for a bit more. Anyway, I must have went back to sleep, and then my girlfriend cruises in, and she's like, oh, you know, it's time to get up, come on, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, sweet, too easy. And then she's like, okay, well, do you reckon you'll be able to go get me some ham and fucking some other shit for lunch? And I was like, yeah, sorry, I'm leaving at 10:30 to go to uni. I'll be back at like 5. And she's like, oh wait, no, before that, I was like, oh, so what's the time? She's like, oh, it's 9:30. I was like, yeah, sweet. And then she asked me if I can go get ham for lunch, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't, I'm gonna be leaving at 10:30. And she's like, her mouth just like opens, and she's just like, oh my god, it's actually not 9:30, it's fucking 11:30. I did not know you had uni today, she says. And I was like, fuck, motherfucker, I had uni, it started half an hour ago. This is your job as my girlfriend. Wake me up for uni! And then, yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. And then, anyway, so it's like 12 now, and I'm just like, fuck that shit. I just watched the lecture online or some shit. Should be easy. It's all good. Not too worried about it. Please don't squish me, Mr. Kloger. But that's all good. So now I'm going to get shit for lunch. Let's see if this dude tells me off. Let's see. This is the where you're supposed to park the trolleys. Let's see if he gets up me. But you won't. No, I knew it. He turned around and had a little peek at me, but he didn't say anything. I overtake the lane. He turned around, I looked in my rear vision mirror and he's peering back at me with his eyes. I better take my helmet off before people get intimidated. Just had a little check to make sure Mr. El Kebab over there did not scratch my bike. He didn't. I thought he might be one of the guys who's like, no, I won't say anything to him, but when he goes, I'll scratch his shit. Lucky he fucking didn't. So anyway, I just picked up that damn ham. Mr. El Kebab didn't scratch my bike, so that's a good thing. Cruising home, I'm gonna, I don't know, make lunch or breakfast. I don't know what happened then. I don't know what I'd call it, lunch or breakfast. But it's going to be a ham sandwich, so it's probably going to be lunch. And then I'm going to go downstairs, get my little still cracking because my mate's got a party over the weekend, so I'm going to make a whole heap of alcohol and make a big old punch. It's going to be the goodness. Everyone's going to love that shit. And then, after I get my still cracking for a couple of hours, I'm going to go upstairs and see if the lecture's been uploaded that I actually missed today, and I'll go over that like a good boy. Like a regular good boy. And we'll see what up, girl. Probably play Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, gotta love that fucking shit. The graphics are slick as fuck. Man. Seriously, in Grand Theft Auto 5, it's just like when you're cruising around and it starts to rain, and especially if it's like nighttime, and you get like water on the road, then you see like the reflection from all the lights in the city, and it just looks so fucking nice. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Righto lads, so had the still on for a little bit, and I thought, fuck, I'm gonna have to sit around and wait like an hour for this thing to heat up, so I may as well put another brew down while I'm waiting. So I'm going over to Woolies again to get a ridiculous amount of sugar. No, actually I need to get about 8 kilos. I usually get like 20 kilos at a time of sugar, but I already got like a good 8 kilos at home. I only need 13 kilos of sugar per batch, so I'll just get another 8 kilos and that'll leave me a bit of leftover. Oh, the little kid's asleep. So I'm getting sugar, I'm getting a lemon, sugar, lemons, and Bree wanted beetroot, so we'll get beetroot. Oh, and yeast. I need yeast. No shit. Jesus. Should have fucking drove the car. I got 10, oh no, got 9 kilos of sugar on my back. 2 things of beetroot, so that's probably like another fucking kilo. Lemons, and then fucking 500 grams of yeast. This is so heavy on my damn back. Kinda wish I wore my fucking jacket and gloves, because it's so awkward riding this fucking with all this shit on my back, man. Do you guys have a habit, like whenever I'm riding, I'll always just every once in a while push in the thing to make sure my indicators are off, and whenever I indicate and then I'll finish my little indicate, I'll always go like, tap 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 and hit it like 3 times just to make sure I know that the indicator's actually off. I struggled when I first started riding, obviously because I'm used to driving a car and the indicators in cars turn off automatically when you turn, so it's just like something else you have to learn when you get a bike, is that you have to manually turn the damn indicators off. Like now, I just done it, then I was going to actually show you me doing it, but then I just done it second nature, like, so that just proves you do it without even realising once you start riding. I've only been riding for like a few months now, and I just do it. I can ride. I ride without thinking about it.
Look at that goodness. That right there is about God, I don't know, probably about 90, between 90 and 93% alcohol right there. When it hits the 60 mark, that's it. That's the first bit of the alcohol done. That's the bad bit. So we're about there now. Alright. I usually let it get a bit over. Get to about 70. Oh, that'll do it. Alright. The transfer. It's a bit awkward with one hand. I might set this down into that. Just find its good spot. Yeah. Let's see how hot we're running. Running at 53 degrees. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good temp. Okay, so over here we got my main fermenter. This is a 25 litre still. This is a 60 litre fermenter, so I took down 25 litres out of this, put it into this still, and that's going through now. Now I'm taking the rest out of this and put it into this fermenter, and I probably will have to put some into this fermenter as well. And then I'm gonna do another batch of this big 60 litre with all this sugar and stuff that I've just brought. Yeah, goodness.
Righto guys, so we got 4 500ml, so what's that? It's like 2 litres of, say, 92% spirit right there. 500, 500, 500, 500, so it's 2 litres. Should probably get another litre out. I've just come back. I went for a little ride then to pick up some shit from the local brewery, and I just come back, so I turned this thing off obviously while I was gone. You don't want 90% spirit leaking out all over the place if you're not here. So this has got to heat back up to about 50 degrees. It won't take long because this shit is already fucking hot. That's a bit that was there from before I left. The one thing I gotta fix with this still is I gotta fuck off this bit of plastic. They say it's rated for a really high alcohol, but I don't know. I'm a bit suspicious on it, so I'm gonna change this and swap this bit out here for a bit of copper tube, and I'll have it come down and just bend it all nice so it looks all sleek and shit. Get it to fit onto this bit here. I'll show you what I got from the brewery place. I got my little Bodines. That's pretty much the equivalent of homebrew Jack Daniels, Black Sambuca, the goodness, and also got a little bubbler for the top of my fermenter, which I'll actually get going now because that's the big 60 litre ferment that I have cracking. Boom, you can see it's frothing up a little bit already, so it's already working. We're about between 32, 34 degrees, so that's a fairly good start-up temperature. Let's get this water in here. We'll get him in there. She should start bubbling straight away once this builds up with pressure in here. This fills with gas, then it'll start bubbling. Look, it's doing it already. The reason I have towels wrapped around it is to keep it warm so it doesn't lose its temperature, because it's got to stay ideally around 30 degrees for about a week whilst fermenting. It can fluctuate, like you don't want to really get it below 25 degrees because it'll ferment way too slow, and it'll just be absolute, well, I'll fix that later. If it gets below like 20 to 25 degrees, it'll just ferment. It'll take weeks instead of a week. And if it goes above 35 degrees, it'll fuck the spirit up and it'll taste like shit. These are my little bottles, collection that I've got, apart from these 2 water bottles. Got all that, and that's all filled, and I got all this shit up here. Got like a couple of these. I got about 3 of them big things. Yeah. Update. And I also made ice cream.
Righto guys, it's the end of the day. The still's been cracking all day. I'm just emptying out the spent mash straight down into the drain. We got, we got like 5 of them filled. We've got all of our tails here, which is not the bad stuff, but just it's got a soggy kind of taste, and if you redistill it and make more cuts in the alcohol, it'll get better and better. So that's the tails. I'll run that through the still again. I've already used all the hearts, which is the good stuff, in there. Made 2 litres of bourbon, and I've got another litre of alcohol in there that I'm going to use to make a litre of Black Sambuca. Alright. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. That's the end of the day. Peace out. Look at that goodness. Mint ice cream. Choc chips in there. Made it myself. Oh, lactose free, because I'm lactose intolerant. Lactose free cream, lactose free milk, lactose free chocolate. Shit's the goodness.
I